You would die in the pits willingly to see my fortunes rise?
Yes. If you will hold to wrest my life from the Syrian with a piece of it.
What's to keep me to this bargain once your blood is spilled?
Honor. And the promise of vengeance from the afterlife.
He's tougher than Russell Crowe's Maximus, more gorgeous than Brad Pitt's Achilles, and sexier than all the Golden Girls put together. That was a look at Spartacus, Blood and Sand. It's got a lot of blood and a lot of sand. It's an original series on Stars with a Z, no S there, about a gladiator who leads Roman slaves against their captors. It premieres this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's Standard Time. Joining us, the title character himself, the very hunky and totally spunky Andy Whitfield. Andy, great to have you here.
Thank you. So delighted to be here.
I have to ask you, a lot of people on the show have to wear merkins. Is that true?
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't suffer from lack of my own hair.
Yeah.
But you guys know what merkins are?
Yes. I mean,
Good.
no.
Explain.
No, I would. What is
I
a
don't,
merkin?
I don't.
You know, the snap-on ones
A
are
merkin is
affordable.
basically what you would call a wig for down there.
Oh.
That's right. And,
Yeah.
and famously, there was a scene where there was a bit of a sex scene happening.
Yeah.
They have sex in those times. And the girl reveals the merkin, and it's kind of offered, you know, like on a stash that you sort of like.
Yes.
And you got to still, you know,
I
go
wanna
through
know,
the scene.
where do you buy a merkin? I mean, they have to be made somewhere. Are they made by general wig companies? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I think someone makes them on set.
Yeah.
From scraping, the barber's floors and stuff like that. Yeah.
That means, Bill, your hair could be made into a merkin for Lucy Lawless.
I knew I had a purpose, and it is to cover Lucy's privates.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know.
Just leave it on.
I want to know who's wearing the merkin and who is a method actor and just lets it all go.
You'll see. Actually, there's a fair amount of. You can tell.
Yeah.
Really, you can tell. Yeah, it's like
It's
toupees.
like big
yeah.
and curly, and I mean, who else that much? You know?
Oh dear.
This is 2010.
I gotta tell you, this show is just sex and blood, sex and blood, sex and blood. When there's no sex, there's blood. When there's no blood, there's sex. It's like the best. It must be so much fun.
Yeah, someone said it was like Vegas today, and it's sort of, the sex isn't just there for the titillation of the crowd. It's there for a reason. There's like always something going on in the scene with the sex. So people are gonna love it. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it
Of course.
20 times. in
I'm
slow
having
motion.
I'm having actually a kind of a viewing party at my apartment on Friday if you're free. There won't be any snacks, just a couple of shower curtains.
Can I bring my merkin?
Yes, you can bring your merkin.
As a date?
You can bring your merkin as a date. You won't remember a thing because you'll be roofied, but that's okay. Let's talk about the costumes. Are amazing. Do you enjoy wearing that stuff? Do you wear it after the show?
My costume is, as you can see from the playback there, very little. In fact, the difference between me being dressed and naked is like Speedo, basically.
Yeah.
But there's a guy there that makes all this, leather armor, and he hand makes this incredible craftsmanship, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They made my son a little outfit, which was awesome.
I gotta tell you,
Very
it's a beautiful show to watch. I mean, it's filmed, and the CGI obviously is pretty intense. Is there anything on your body that's yours, or is it CGI?
That's all me.
Yeah, really?
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the whole show. Maybe they've added bits.
I think they added a little bit more abs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Raimi is one of the producers. I think he's probably the greatest living producer. I've seen just about every one of his films. You got to be thrilled to work with him, right? Or do you see him?
He brings, I mean, he's not like the man on the ground. It's a guy called Rob Tappert down there. So, they're a team, and he just brings huge credibility. And all his fans come to see this project. So it's awesome for us.
Yeah, I mean, Raimi started with the Evil Dead trilogy, probably the greatest horror movies of all time, and then Spider-Man, and then Drag Me to Hell, which was awesome. So I'm a huge fan, and and he also had some great TV series before that with Tappert.
That's right. Yeah,
Care Bears.
Not the Care Bears.
I think he was involved with that.
Really? No, he wasn't. Would you say there's too much or not enough nudity?
In general or in the show?
In the show.
In the show, I think there's the right amount. I think.
Yeah.
In fact, they're trying to cut it down for some, prudish nations.
Oh.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
I don't
You
know
like
why.
France and Belgium?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Bible.
Your premiere party tonight is being hosted by Out Magazine. So clearly Spartacus is going to have a large gay following.
Yeah, are we still going to that? I don't know.
Well, by the time this airs, you'll already have gone to the party.
Right. So I'm sure there's going to be a few. People are going to be attracted to guys rolling around on the floor with other guys.
Yeah, their entire bar is based on that, by the way. Just a few blocks down from here. I don't even know where they are really.
Right.
Do you have to, what kind of training did you have to do for this?
We did like crazy 4 hours a day for a month, like boot camp where they didn't feed us and just hammered us and sword fighting and gymnastics and how to fall and how to take a hit. And then they say we're going to do an 8.5-month shoot and you kind of have to stay the same in your own time.
Well, for your next role, you got to make sure you play like a fat, lazy guy. And then for like they put you in training, you just sit around.
That would
and
be
eat.
much easier, yeah.
Yeah, play like a late night talk show host on a cable network. And you could just put on like 40 pounds and cry yourself to
What's your
sleep.
secret?
Although, if you play...
Oh, you weren't talking about you.
If you play the sidekick, though, you get to do drugs.
Yeah, that's true. and often sell them outside. All right,
Well, they don't pay well.
What do you get?
I get nothing. I stay mute.
That's a shame. Andy Whitfield, pleasure. The series Spartacus, Blood and Sand premieres Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern on Stars, again with the Z. Get to the S, okay? Coming up next, Mail Time.
Here's some health